Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be doing a day in our lives. This is what our typical work day looks like. We're remote workers, work from home, and especially when you have kids, I feel like you develop some sort of routine that every day you're doing the same thing the same way, almost every day. So we're just going to take you guys through that and
see our routine, how we, I guess, balance everything. With a toddler.
All
right.
Active toddler. So if you're interested, definitely stay tuned. Okay, so usually we wake up around 6:30-ish, but it really depends on how early our meetings are. Sometimes we have meetings as early as 7:30, sometimes 9. Typically my meeting starts around 8:30 and just starts around 9.
Most of the time 8:30, 9.
9-ish?
Yeah, so but Demi's daycare starts at 8
o'clock.
So the goal is to be ready for 8.
Okay. So so my meeting starts around 8:30. So we wake up around 6:30-ish. If you have a kid, basically, just know that your wake up time will depend on that child. Whenever that child wakes up, everybody has to wake up. So wake up around 6:30 because Demi wakes up around that time. First thing we do in the day is I get Demi ready for school. So I give him a bath. We start with cuddles and all because he's usually sleeping around 6:30. So I try to wake him up a little
gently.
Wake him up a little and then get him ready. I give him a bath and then get him dressed. So I get him dressed and all of that. Please, if you're a mom, actually moms or dads, if you have tips on how we brush your toddler's teeth, please put it in the comment section.
It's always a battle.
It's still a battle, babe. Every day we fight about it. But I rather fight about it than him have cavities. So please, if you have tips, please drop it. But basically, so we get him ready and then like you said, he's still in bed doing whatever.
Pressing phone. I wish I could say I was looking through work emails and doing something very productive.
It hasn't started yet.
But I'm looking at Instagram.
Okay, so let me dress. So it's time for breakfast. Usually Demi's daycare, they give him breakfast, right? But for my satisfaction, I feel like I need to
do it from home.
So
I don't want to stop up.
Exactly. So I try to give him breakfast every morning, and usually he has the same thing, which is cereal. So he has cereal every morning.
For breakfast.
So while he's doing that, Daddy, what are you doing? This is the time
so this is the time I usually get up. I know that Demi is almost ready, so I get up, of course, get ready to usually I just brush my teeth and then
do a quick wash and all of that.
And then come downstairs. I ask, is he ready? Everybody are like, is he ready? And then of course,
he's usually ready because I'm always tired.
At that point, he's usually ready, and then we pick ourselves up and we start heading out to daycare.
So he goes to daycare. So he takes him to daycare. So
I usually do that trip. So that's how we sort of share the.
So
mommy gets him ready. I do the drop off. So daycare trip is usually like 10 minutes. It's usually not a lot of fuss until we get there, and I try to leave, and Demi starts crying, of course. So we get to take care, quick drop off. The trick is I don't stay too long, so I drop him off and I just run away. So I don't want him to see me lingering. And then he starts crying and wondering where his dad is abandoning him and going to. So and then finish from daycare, of course, get back to work. And when I get back, mommy too, in that period, they want to say what you are usually doing.
So while they are off, while they're off to daycare for drop off, that is when I usually get ready for work. So I brush my teeth, do a quick wash, and just get ready for work. And every morning I usually have a cup of tea. I'm a tea girl. We're not coffee drinkers. We're just casual. But tea, you have tea. And lately I've been digging peppermint tea. I just like the minty flavor anyway. But I have cup of tea every morning, and that's how I start my day.
She starts her day. Then when I come back, when I come back from drop off in daycare, I usually like to grab breakfast. So like Demi, I just grab cereal too, something light.
I don't eat breakfast.
I usually do grab breakfast. Most of the time, I take either regular cereal. So Raisin Bran, that's my favorite so far, or I just get oats, which is weird because I just started loving oats. I used to eat.
Guys, for years I'm getting this guy.
I used to eat oats.
You'll be like, yuck.
So usually most of the time I just grab oats.
It's nice, it's healthy,
I start my day with that.
Delicious.
Are you an ambassador for oats? So I start my day like that, and of course I bring my cereal to my desk. That's when I start looking at emails, look at my agenda for the day, start prepping for that first meeting. And
yeah, so for me, so like I said, once I make my tea, my first meeting usually starts around 8:30.
Yeah.
So between 8 and 8:30, I just try to look at my emails, just look at anything I need to do to prepare for my first meeting and all of that. So after that, I have my first meeting at 8:30. Usually it's status meeting, just give updates on what you're supposed to do for the whole of the day and all of that. And once that's done, usually I may or may not have meetings immediately after, but if I do, obviously I'll continue. If I don't, I start my day with, you know, my tasks for the day, and then I think that goes on till like about lunch, which is when I'm getting a bit hungry because I have breakfast. So
so between that time and lunch, same meetings. So lunch is we usually have lunch like noon.
Yeah.
So noon, I mean, it's not because we work from home now. It's usually flexible. Of course, I can grab a snack if you want to.
So you know the funny thing is, even if it's work from, you know, like most of the time we're always in the office. Like you think
right.
So you think that because you're working from home, you can just
relax
and then. Sometimes
I also find yourself working even after the official closing time. 8 hours a day now, 8 to 4. But we are still here. The only person that stops us from actually working is Demi. Once it's back, it's like, okay, we need to
end of
give it some time and play with him and all of that.
Yeah.
So this takes us to lunch.
Yeah.
For lunch, I usually like to get away from the desk for a bit. Get to the living room, or sometimes I take a break and watch TV or play some games and use that to also grab lunch. And then
for my own lunch, same thing. Sometimes we have lunch together, sometimes we don't. But when we don't, I just do the same thing. I like to go out of the office for lunch, just grab something and then eat and then come back.
Yeah.
So after lunch, because the first half of the day is usually meetings and all of that, usually the second half is, actually
we don't usually have a lot of evening meetings, like post-lunch meetings. Sometimes they still come up.
Sometimes. But most times it's just, this is when we actually do the work. So some focus time.
Like focus time to actually get stuff done.
And all of that, focusing on what you're supposed to do for the day. And that's the same thing with you.
Yeah, similar. I mean, I still have some meetings in the afternoons, but most times I try to make sure my meetings are, before lunch. And then, so we save the afternoon time to actually, work on stuff.
Focus time, yes. So, personal time. So after this is usually about
this takes us to
2-ish, about 2 p.m. By 2 p.m., everything's already winding down. In the office, even people are already. Because my team is in Toronto, I'm in Calgary, there's a time difference, right? So when it's 2 o'clock, my time, it's closing time for them, it's about 4, so they're already gone. I'm still at work though. I mean, I can't log off by 2, but I mean, things are already slowed down. I'm just trying to finish up for the day. This time, both of us were actually mostly kind of free at that. I mean, not free, but things are slowed down, so there's room to gist and play, press phone and do whatever. So that's what happens after like 2:30-ish, right?
And at that time too, checking the time for Demi pickup. so going to pick up Demi.
Sometimes we go together.
Sometimes we go to pick him up together. Sometimes I just go alone. And usually I leave home around 3:30, 3:45 to get there on time to pick him up. And Demi is always excited to get out of that place.
You people save me. It's like you've saved him from.
So like he screams and he runs to me, and it's very nice. Like it's very very nice to see him that excited. So we do the pickup. Come back home, drive back home. Demi, of course, will want to eat something.
Yeah.
When we get
Once they are back, work is done. If I'm trying to
Demi is not going to let you work.
It's not my press on my computer and do everything. So work is done as soon as Demi is back. Usually when he gets back, sometimes we can give him a snack. Sometimes he has a full meal. But most times we try to like go for strolls after he's back. So we'll probably go to the park. Close by.
So Demi is back from home. He's had a snack or he's had something to fill his tummy, and then we just say, okay, let's just take a stroll just to get out of the house. And since we've been at home for like since morning, what we do to sort of like you said, keep our sanity is we try to get out of the house really, because just being holed up in one space for 8+ hours times 5 days a week can be something.
Imagine doing that for 8 hours and then you're just going back, you're going to the living room and sitting down again. You have to move your body. So
and exactly, also just sitting down for that long, we try to get out of the house, take a stroll. So we go to the park usually. Demi also has space to run around and see other kids and play So we do that for another hour, 30, 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
Just explore the place, chill,
sunset,
see other parents, just see other people really.
Yeah.
And then
come back home.
And
then just do some family time, maybe watch TV or whatever, and then
catch up on our series.
Yeah. What are you watching currently?
I thought we were watching House of Dragons. Yes.
No, I said what are you? There's what you are watching. There's what I'm watching. There's what we are watching.
Okay. So we are watching House of Dragons. I'm watching plenty things. I'm watching Pantheon and Cyberpunk now. What are you watching?
This is us. Actually, I started a long time ago and then I stopped and then I'm just catching up. So now I'm going to finish it. But yeah, I'm watching
and
this.
then we now are trying to go back to watching Blacklist. That we started.
That
we started at abandoned. Anyway, so this is usually what we do around that time. Just preparing for dinner. And then we just eat dinner. Of course, we try to eat with Demi also. So all of us gather and eat dinner, and this takes us to. Actually, Demi doesn't sleep early, so after dinner we still stay up for a bit and continue watching TV. Catching up. Sometimes actually we try to look back at work when Demi is a bit more relaxed. We try to prepare for the next day.
I'm not trying to sound like workaholic, so it's just that work can be demanding and then sometimes I'll be like really chilled. So it's seasonal really. So
around this time, like late night now, just before bed, we try to look at work again. So okay, what do I have for the next day? Just to get ready for it. And then this takes us to, and then sometimes we need to pray and beg Demi to please go to sleep. This is already 10 p.m., 10:30. He doesn't sleep early.
The boy is so active.
And we're trying to do a new thing where all of us will go and sleep like 9. And when he goes to bed, 2 of us will come back. I don't know how that's going to work.
So
anyway, if you have tips on how to get them to sleep early, please help us. Leave it in the comment section. So when he finally sleeps, usually of course he sleeps before us. So we put him to bed and we also get ready for bed and another thing.
So that's pretty much it.
So if your routine is similar, let's talk in the comment section.
If you have tips, please.
If you have tips, if there's something
how to brush, that's one thing I need. Please,
how to brush, how to put them to bed early. Those two are the important ones.
No, also how to brush without fighting. That's the tip we need because we fight. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as we enjoyed making it. Anything else, man?
No. That's it. If you have any video ideas for us, if there's anything you want to see as usual, let's talk in the comment section. And I guess we'll catch you in the next one.
Take care.
Peace. Bye.